Hey, welcome to the first Shadowhaxor Podcast. Today it's me, Neff, and Shadowhaxor.
What's going on, peoples?
What up, guy? What's going on, man?
It is hot as can be outside. Hot as can be.
Yeah,
Summer hasn't even started yet, and it's like, 89 degrees.
I was freaking doing painting. I was painting a fence, the front gate. And I was using spray paint, and I ran out of spray paint cans. So I got to get some more and finish it up.
So I ain't got to tell you that it was hot because you were outside. You experienced that firsthand.
Yes. It was very hot, very, very hot, and like it's not even June.
Nope, not even June.
And it was like only 80 degrees. It wasn't even like it was 90 or nothing, and it was like stupid hot. So.
And it's only going to get worse.
It's going to get much worse, man. It's going to get much worse. Yeah, man. So today, the topics we have today, we got quite a few topics we're going to talk about. You know, I think I want to kind of start off with this PSN thing.
Oh, here we go.
Because that's Sony, man. PSN is up. You know, it's been up for a while, for about a week now here in America.
Except for the store.
PSN store is still out. It was supposed to have been up a week ago. I think it was like the 24th or something. It was supposed to have been up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still not up, and it's the end of the month.
Well, you got one more day.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's going to be.
I don't have any faith in Sony, man. I don't think they're going to make a difference in that one day. I think they're just going to give us the, they're going to give us the runaround.
You know, honestly, to be fair, I mean, I understand what's happening. I don't agree with what's happening. I don't like the people who screwed it all up. But I digress. I haven't really played much on PSN Network. I've been more of a Xbox Live. And you know me, I'm a PC guy.
No doubt.
I'm on the God tier. I'm on the network. My stuff never goes down. My server goes down. Hey, I'll find another server.
Exactly.
I'm good to go. You know, PSN. Hey, I don't know what to tell you guys. You know, you're still not telling everybody everything. I know they went through this whole issue looking at your network security, looking at your architecture. You know, being an IT guy myself, right. I just don't understand what the hell was going on there. I just don't get it. Hey, you know.
You hear it, everybody, right? Hacks doesn't get it. And when Hacks doesn't get it, something needs to get got.
I just hope they find out the guys who did this. It's more than just one person.
Of course.
And I don't want to hear from these guys. It's not Geo Hot. He's not involved. Right. He's not that stupid.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to be broke and in prison. I don't think he wants that.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of smart.
Oh, he's definitely smart. He's damn smart, but yeah. I'm hoping he's smart enough to, not go by Sony again, because that was part of his agreement. If you touch anything Sony related again, your ass is done.
Right.
I hope you don't touch it.
Right. Pretty much, man.
But they'll figure it out. Maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah. Me, I dealt with this PSN outage very well. I'm on Xbox Live just as much as I'm on the internet and PSN, so when PSN went out, I just migrated back to Xbox Live.
The good thing for Sony, though, what I've seen, though, is that people are still buying PS3, so they're not losing much sales on the hardware side of things. Uh-huh. But on the software side of things, man.
I read that there was some, people were trading in PS3s, though.
They were selling on PS3s from what I saw, but also, like GameStop, I know they were giving you, like, $100 off of PS3 if you bought one, if you were part of the... I can't remember if you were part of their club. I don't remember. But I saw that sales are actually doing pretty good for them still. They lost a shit ton of money, though.
Yeah, they did.
On the software side.
A lot. And not only did they lose money, but they're the people that, had their games, like developers like Capcom.
Yeah.
Konami. A lot of these guys had their games. They lost money. They lost, like, millions of dollars in revenue.
And that's not to get it confused with how much money Sony lost prior to the PSN going out.
Yeah.
It was like they lost like $3.17 billion.
Yeah.
Prior to this.
I heard that was due to, at least Sony's claiming that it was due to the earthquake. I mean, the earthquake, the tsunami earthquake thing in Japan a couple of months ago, as well as, their whole little problems financially, period, so... They were in a pretty much a big shitstorm before this PSN outage. So
yep.
Yeah, they lost billions, man, billions of yen.
And just wait till after they get their next fiscal report.
Yeah, they're gonna be up shit's creek, and damn. Yeah, and you know it's messed up because you know a lot of people are like on Sony's ass, you know, questioning them like, I mean, rightfully so, but at the same time saying, well, why'd you let this happen? And when in reality, this could have happened to anybody, you know?
Here's the rule of thought. Regardless, IT, you can have the most secure server in the world.
Right.
Most secure network in the world doesn't make a difference.
Right.
If you're on the internet, you're prone to being compromised.
Right.
There are certain safeguards you put in place, procedures you put in place, but if somebody was in your network bad enough, they will get in.
Indeed.
The only secure server out there is a server that's not connected to the internet.
Right.
Point blank. And if it's not connected to the net, it's not a server.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But we'll see how Sony recovers. Hopefully they'll come back. I want my free games. I'm not.
Me too. I want my Dead Nation.
My Dead Nation and my Infamous.
Yeah, I saw the list of games they're offering. They're offering Infamous. They're offering Little Big Planet. They're offering Wipeout HD, as well as Dead Nation. They're offering a couple other titles, but a lot of these titles I already have Infamous. I borrowed it from my buddy, so I care less about Infamous.
Yeah, they screwed a lot of people over with that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these games, people, if you are in the Sony camp, then you probably have most of these games.
Right.
So it's not a big deal for you. The people that are just getting into PSN, they're getting a freebie, or people like me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't frequent between my consoles. If there's something nice I like, I'll play it. If it's
Right.
PSN, and if it's Xbox 360, Xbox Live, PlayStation, PSN, or my computer. If I like it, I'm going to get it.
Okay.
Simple as that. So while it might not benefit people like you, it helps me out a lot because that means cool. That means 2 games I was going to get before anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay for them now.
Well, yeah, you're right. But another part of it is that a couple of the other games I don't really care about, like Little Big Planet. I don't care about Little Big Planet. I'm not a big Little Big Planet fan. I played it, and I'm not really too big on it.
It's a good game. But
Dead Nation is something that I've been really wanting to play
Yes.
for a while.
Yeah.
First, it just looks so fucking hot. It's a damn shame Sony doesn't have a demo for that back before the PSN outage, because I really wanted to give it a shot. But I looked at so many gameplay videos of it. I was just like, I fell in love with it. I said, oh shit, I got to get this game. And so I'm gonna get it if Sony ever brings PSN Store back.
Yeah, it'll be back.
It'll be back. You think so?
Yeah, it'll be back. I don't know when, but it'll be back.
I don't know.
So what else you got? What else you want to talk about today?
Let's segue into Sony, another Sony topic I read about.
Man, you're digging into Sony hard today.
Yeah, this Sony needs its time because it's been going through such a bad little period in its history. So I need to, we started out with Sony's Doom. Now we're going to get into something that can maybe make Sony money.
Let me guess.
What?
Are you talking about their new console?
Well, that, yeah, but no, not right now. We're going to get into that a little later. But
all right.
Right now, Sony is doing a PSP remaster series.
Don't care. Reason why I don't care, and not saying, okay, there's 2 parts of me not caring.
Okay.
I care very much about this.
Right.
I don't care about this because, maybe 99% of those games are not going to hit the States. They're going to probably stay in Japan. Biggest title on there that I want so far, Monster Hunter Portable.
Huh?
I guarantee.
Which one?
Monster Hunter Portable.
Oh yeah, okay.
Guarantee we will not see this in the States.
You may be right. The whole thing with Monster Hunter is, it's not that there aren't people in the States that want to play it, because it's just Capcom has done a horrible job of promoting it over here. First of all, they put it on the worst system. If they do put it on a console, they put it on the worst system, which is the Wii. Why would you put a Monster Hunter game on a console on the Wii?
Well, there's a couple of things. One, I love Monster Hunter. I loved it on the Wii.
Right.
I really hated the fact that, originally it was only 4 players, and voice communication. I had to type on a freaking keyboard. That drove me crazy.
Right.
Okay, You had Monster Hunter, I believe it was Monster Hunter 2 that came out on the PS2, and Monster Hunter 1 that came out on the PS2. You also had Monster Hunter Frontier on the PC. I don't know if it hit the States or not.
No, I don't know.
But people could play it.
I don't think it did.
And then they came out with Monster Hunter Frontier again on the Xbox 360. Haven't played it, obviously, because it's Japan only.
Mm-hmm.
What the... Okay, Monster Hunter, Xbox 360, Japan.
Right, like I said,
What?
Capcom is retarded. Like, why would they even think about that? Like,
That didn't make any damn sense to me.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, for instance, like you're just saying with the Wii. It's like, first of all, as far as America goes, you put that shit on a PS3, or you put it on the 360 here. You know, to put it on a 360 in Japan is the most retarded thing. You know, it's like I want to play Monster Hunter. I want to get into the Monster Hunter series, but I can't because I don't have a PSP. You know, I'm never gonna buy a PSP. You know, but I want to play the Monster Hunter series, see what it's about. But you know, I don't want to have to buy a console just to play it, and I'm gonna play it. You know, I might not like it. You know, I may not like it, and then I'll have a PSP that pretty much won't get a lot of use.
Nah, let's get back on the subject there. We're going off. I love Monster Hunter, but like I said, we likely will never see it in the States. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see it happening.
Right. But with this PSP remasters thing, they're going to have quite a few PSP games released on the PS3. And and the game that tops my list that I am so happy about this news is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
If it hits the States.
It will hit the States. It will hit the States. I know it will. I know it will. There's no way. Metal Gear has a huge... Like, I think America has the biggest... has a bigger Metal Gear franchise fanaticism than Japan. I think it's bigger here than it is in Japan.
But does it matter, though?
Yeah, it does, because Metal Gear is huge. Metal Gear is like one of Konami's bread and butter titles, man. It's like they will be stupid if they wouldn't want all this money that they're gonna get if they bring Peace Walker on the PS3. They will be stupid. I don't think Konami's that dumb. And
I'd love to see it.
And I think Kojima, you know, he's pretty. Kojima's pretty. You know, he looks out for the American audience, yo.
Really?
He does, yeah.
Hey, where's my Zone of Vendors?
He's coming. He is gonna wait. It's gotta wait. It's coming. I'm waiting for that too. You know.
I want it.
I want it to, dude. Part two is so great.
It just sucks. I don't have another PS2, and I don't want to go out and buy one. If I had to, I would do it right now just to play it. I want to play it badly. Another good game I like to see on a PSP remastered.
What?
Darius Rebirth. Darius Burst.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's from the G Darius series, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, classic stuff.
Would love to have it.
Classic stuff.
They came out like, it's only for PSP, and I'm like, what? Why? Or you can go to an arcade. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Japan to play it in the freaking arcade. Right. I can't play it here. Good job.
These guys, man. These guys.
Would love to see it.
Yeah, me too. Another game I want to see from the PSP remastered series is God of War, Ghosts of Sparta. The one I want to. I heard it was damn good. I heard that was like forget Chains of Olympus. Like, from what I'm hearing from the reviews, all the reviews that I read since the game came out last year, I just was hearing that it's good, you know? And it's like,
I would have to play it.
Yeah, I'm hearing that it totally makes up for Chains of Olympus. They like, yo, fuck Chains of Olympus, fuck that. They're saying this is how a PSP, a God of War game should play. So if they would tweak the gameplay and put it on the PSP, I would totally want to get back into the God of War series, because I'm through with God of War. As you know, pretty much after 3, I'm through with God of War, and I vow to myself that I don't want to ever touch another God of War game, but I'll make an exception and break my oath if they bring that shit to PS3.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see what they bring out here.
Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna jump on it again and say I want my Monster Hunter. Right. Capcom, Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Bring it.
I want to play it too.
I will buy 2 copies.
He'll buy 2 copies. See, not 1, 2. You know, he'll give you double the money.
Jeez.
Yo, have you seen that Shinobi 3DS trailer?
No, I hear a lot of people talking about it. I'm not a big 3DS person. I'm sorry. You can put the best game in the world in the 3DS, and I just won't check it out. I just don't like the 3DS.
For the most part, I agree with you. But because I'm not really hearing too much good things about the 3DS, I'm hearing I'm not hearing like a lot of bad things, but it's not like the DS. You know what I mean?
No, it's not at all.
And I'm hearing that, a lot of the people who's playing these games and they're putting the 3D effect on and they're saying, turn off the 3D effect and the game is great. Put it on. It's
Wait, what are you saying? Are you saying the 3DS is just like the Wii? What? Is that what you're saying? Hey, get rid of the feature that you're buying it for, and it's just like everything else. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. I haven't even touched the system. I'm just looking at gameplay videos of different games that's on it, and this is what they're telling me. The people that bought it, the reviews, and these game journalists out here, they're talking it's turn off the 3D, guys. Play the game regular, and when you turn off the 3D, the game runs in 60 frames per second.
Wow.
But when you have it on, it's 30 frames per second.
They should listen to everybody else that was saying, if you run your games in 3D, you're going to have the frames.
Right.
If it's going to happen to the PS3, don't you think it's going to happen to a handheld?
Exactly. But nobody wants to listen to nobody else. Everybody wants to just splurge and buy 3DSs,
Pass.
Me too. I'll pass on the 3DS.
Pass on the 3DS.
But
pass on
the
3D
Shinobi
TVs.
Game looks fucking hot, dude.
If I want to play Shinobi, I'll play Shadow Dancer.
No. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you, dude. I hate Shinobi. I hate the new Shinobi games. The only Shinobi games I love is the Genesis Shinobi games.
Yes.
And you know how much I rag on the PS2 Shinobis. You know that. I hate the PS2 Shinobi games. And I hate Sega in general.
I hate Sega New. I love Sega old. Sega New, I'm sorry. I just don't like your guts.
Yeah, Sega New, you suck. Old Sega, you were like my lover and my father. And you were like so many different people wrapped up into one back when I was a child. But now you suck. And I want a restraining order against you. Don't ever talk to me, ever. But
don't ever work on another Sonic game either. Please stop.
Yeah, Sonic Generations is looking tight night.
Yeah,
yeah. I ain't gonna front. When I think one of these guys, I think it was Elf, he put it on the site back couple of months ago or whatever, and I was like, wow. I said, holy shit, I might get this game if it delivers.
Don't get me wrong, I love Sonic, and I'm looking at Sonic Generations. I looked at the gameplay trailer for what was it? New Sonic and the old Sonic, or original Sonic, what do you want to call it now? And I thought it was phenomenal.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like the Sonic cycle.
Yeah, Sonic sucks as a game franchise.
It's like Sonic 4 is like, everybody's like, awesome. No, we're not going to have anybody but Sonic,
Right.
And there's like, yes, we can't wait. And then it comes out and it's like,
so lack.
Wow, this sucks.
Dude, it was so bare bones. It was like, Sonic 4 was so bare bones. I played that demo.
Yeah.
And I was so excited to play it after not being excited for a while about it, because I didn't really care about Sonic 4. When I heard about Sonic 4, I was like, yeah, whatever. I knew what to expect. I knew Sega was going to flop it up, mess it up somehow. And so when the demo was finally available, I was kind of excited. I was like, oh shit, I was like shivering a little bit, because I love Sonic. Sonic is still in this day and age, my favorite video game character, but his games suck now.
Yes.
So I still love Sonic. Sonic is the reason I bought a Genesis.
Except for Sonic Colors. I enjoy Sonic Colors.
I didn't play Sonic Colors, actually.
That was probably one of the biggest reasons to have a Wii.
Okay.
It was awesome.
If I ever buy a Wii, I may look at Sonic Colors. I may.
That's kind of funny. It's one of the games that you want a Wii just to play that.
Right. But yeah, I don't want to get off the topic. I was talking about Shinobi, but yeah, Sonic. We're hoping Sonic Generations does its thing. We're hoping you do right by Sonic this time, Sega. Not counting Sonic Colors, but yeah, Shinobi on 3DS. It looks so awesome. It looks like the old Shadow Dancer games, yo.
Good. I loved it. I love that.
It looks hot. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, it looks freaking awesome.
But it's on the 3DS.
Yeah.
I'll never play it.
Oh,
Never.
I know. I might have to come to Delaware if I ever get a 3DS, and because I'm more than likely will get a 3DS in the next 2 years or so. You know.
No. Okay. When the price drops.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I don't like Nintendo. I haven't owned a Nintendo system, like a main system, since the first NES. My sister, she owned the Super Nintendo, so that's how I was able to play the great Super Nintendo. But I never owned an N64. I never owned a GameCube, and still don't own a Wii. Played all the systems, though. I had friends that had the systems, played them all and shit, and can't stand those systems. I mean, GameCube was forgivable because it had some decent games, but N64 was shit to me. Hated 64. And 64 is one of the worst systems ever made. That's why.
The only reason I wanted a Nintendo 64 was Super Mario, and Killer Instinct, which they kept delaying. Finally came out. It's like, okay, thanks, I guess.
Right. Exactly.
And F-Zero GX. Or F-Zero. What was F-Zero X?
Yeah, F-Zero X. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody wanted the N64 for Nintendo games. For Nintendo first party games, you know.
But you see, that's ironic though, because they keep trying to shake off that image, and you know what? They still have it. The best games out there in every Nintendo system are still first party games.
Yeah, and that's actually the biggest problem too. That their biggest strength is actually their biggest weakness, and because that's why I hate Nintendo, is because I'm tired of Mario. I love Mario. Don't get me wrong. I love Mario. Like Super Mario Brothers on the Wii was a great game. The one on the DS, fantastic. I love Mario, but I'm tired of Mario. I'm tired of Zelda. The only series I'm probably not tired of from Nintendo is Metroid.
Yes.
Because they tend to really give you good traditional Metroid games. They give you to you in spaces. You know, and then most of the time they give it to you on handhelds. When they do give you a traditional Metroid game, it's on handhelds. And I want to play a traditional handheld full console version, you know? I want them to develop I didn't play Other M. I didn't get a chance to play Other M. I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews on it, so I don't know when I'll ever get a chance to play it, but some people saying it's great, some people saying it sucks, you know. So.
It's one of those games you have to play. It was a lot over the top that really didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
It was a good game. I don't feel, at least myself, that it was worthy of the Metroid series, but it was a good distraction.
Mm. Well, here's to Nintendo. You know, what do you think about that new Nintendo Wii 2, whatever?
You know, I'm gonna wait on that, and I'm probably gonna talk about that in our next podcast.
Okay.
Probably because it's closer to E3.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm very excited for what they're saying so far. If the power is where they say it's going to be, that's awesome. But you can have the best design system in the world and still have shitty software.
Of course, because the games is what makes the system.
If Nintendo is trying to capitalize on or try to rectify mistakes they made in the past, they need to have the power and they need to have the third-party lineup. We don't want to see just Nintendo lining up games for the system. I want Capcom, I want Konami, I want everybody on there. Everybody but Sega.
I don't want Sega on anything. They haven't made a great game in over a decade. Like, their last great game was 2001.
Well, we can say they published a couple of games. We'll say Bayonetta.
No. Published games don't count. That's dude, Platinum Games did that. Like, yes. You know, like, Bayonetta was great. But that's not a Sega game to me. You know, it's like they didn't develop it, you know, like and I say great game since 2001 because I also don't count Virtua Fighter as Sega anymore. That's AM2. I'm sorry. I know it's cruel, but Sega and Virtua Fighter to me is like it's just like Tecmo and Team Ninja. Like, I don't count Ninja Gaiden as part of Tecmo, even though it really is. But you know, when I think of Ninja Gaiden, I think of Team Ninja. You know, I don't think of Tecmo. You know, so when I think of Virtua Fighter, I don't think of Sega. I think of AM2. You know, because those guys need props because they're the only guys they're the only studio that's making good games. Yet none of these games are coming to the consoles like the other versions of Virtua Fighter. But
yeah, does AM2? I'm a little ignorant on Sega anymore. So forgive me. Does AM2 even exist anymore? Because most of the groups in Sega were disbanded.
Let me see. I actually think they are.
I mean, because Virtua Fighter is still pumping out Virtua Fighter 5 R, excuse me. So
no, let me just let me look it up real quick to make sure so I can say, hey, you know, Virtua Fighter 5 developed by AM2. Yes,
they're still around.
They're still around.
Good.
They made it. They made it. They made so many great Sega games, and Sega just, you know, don't give them no props. You know.
I think Sega started really going downhill. When was it? When it actually became Sega Sammy?
I think I mean, I think they were bad before that, but yeah, they started really going down Sega Sammy. Yeah, you're right, because that was bad. You know, Sammy, they're not doing anything. That whole merger was just like, yeah, whatever. You know.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, we'll hope on Sega and Nintendo, and maybe Sega and Nintendo will get their acts together, and you know. So,
we'll
so what do you heard about that? You know, that new Resident, you know, their new Resident Evil stuff that Capcom's doing.
Yes, and I'm actually excited for that. I really want to play that. I don't understand where it's going to fit in the damn, I can't think now, where the Resident Evil canon line's going to be, because I thought they said they were trying to kill off one of the main characters. Like, wait, but this fits between which Resident Evil series again? Is it between 2 and 4? Is it?
It might. Well, Leon's in it, so
yeah,
it might be, or maybe I'm not sure where it fits, but it may be. Maybe.
But so basically, you know, they're killing cops, and Leon happens to be in the way, so he's like, oh, another cop, we're gonna kill him off now. But it's like, wait, if you kill him off, then he's not in the next Resident Evil.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
so
you know how Capcom is. They'll probably imbue Leon with a T virus or a G virus or some kind of new virus. You know, some Los Granados mixed with some kind of new L virus, some virus they just came up with, and you know, bring him back to life if they kill him off. You know.
Yeah, but that trailer alone was like, oh, awesome, more Resident Evil, can't wait. I want to play this badly.
Right.
You know, and the fact that it's a team-based multiplayer game, that's even better. Yeah. It's got that little Left 4 Dead vibe to it.
Yeah, it does.
Seems like everybody's trying to do the whole thing. But hey,
everybody wants to be like Valve, you know. Valve does it, you know, people follow. You know?
Nah, it's not Valve. It's Turtle Rock. On a side note, Turtle Rock, Jesus Christ, I can't talk right now. Excuse me. Turtle Rock is no longer part of Valve. You believe that? They left.
Turok, the series, the dinosaur guy?
No, the company that actually made Left 4 Dead was called Turtle Rock.
Oh, Turtle Rock. Oh.
And basically what happened was Valve brought them out, basically took them as a whole.
Really?
And I guess they had enough or whatnot. Yeah, it was recent. They left and they reformed Turtle Rock again. Huh. And I forgot who picked them up. They're publishing under another company.
Wow.
It was fairly recent. And it was actually talk about them leaving Valve, and people were like, they're never leaving.
Wow.
And then, you know, a couple of days later, it was like, hey, they left.
Whew. Man, that's...
Who are they with now? I'm trying to remember who they're with now.
Just look at it.
Yeah, I mean, people remember Turtle Rock because they're the people that worked on Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike Source.
Oh, they're the ones that worked on the Counter-Strike series.
Yeah, so that's a big... I wouldn't say a big blow to Valve. I mean, they used them for what they need to use them for, and moved on. You know,
it sounded like you were saying Turok, like Turok.
It does. It's really funny.
The way you pronounce
it. Say it really fast is Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock. What? Like Turtle Rock.
Okay, well, yeah, Turtle Rock. Yeah, hopefully they'll do their thing. You know, wherever they are now.
I don't have any doubt. I mean, they're a really good bunch of guys. They had a couple interviews a while ago. They're actually really decent people. So hey,
I hope they churn out them fly games. Hope they churn them joints out because
it's THQ. Now I remember THQ's publishing their games out.
Oh really? Oh, so at least they'll have some. You know, they may get a little bit more notoriety now. You know.
You never know. But yeah, it was like back in 2008 that thing Val got them. So yeah, so Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, and working on Counter-Strike Source. They also, I think they did a bunch of games. I think they did the Xbox version of Counter-Strike, the original Counter-Strike, Counter-Strike 0, yeah, and a bunch of different downloadable content for Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. So yeah, they did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, man. I wonder what the frickin' Left 4 Dead 3 is going to be like without these guys now.
I hope there's not a Left 4 Dead 3. I really hope there isn't. And just let it go. Let it stop.
You think it's run its course? You think it's run its course?
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't need another one. Technically, honestly, and being realistic, as a fan of the series and a gamer, we really didn't need Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 should have stayed as an expansion to Left 4 Dead 1.
Yeah, I do.
That's it.
I totally agree on that. They brought that shit out too freaking soon.
Too fast.
And they didn't really do what they said they were going to do with the first one, like as far as the amount of downloadable content they said they were going to have with part 1.
They did bring the DLC out, but
they did, but they didn't give us as much as they said they would. They say they were really going to like give us a lot of shit.
Hey, like, hey, we gave you your content. Thanks. Move along. So they did what they were going to do.
Yeah.
At least they gave it to us.
Yeah, but yeah, part 2 should have been, I agree with you. Part 2 should have been like an expansion, you know?
I mean, I'm not going to front. I brought part 2 just as soon as they announced it, and I played it for a couple months, and then I just stopped.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like, why do I want to play it?
You got tired of it because it's understandable. I mean, it's a good game, but it gets old quick, you know what I mean? Because there's only so many things there's only so many times you can do the same thing, you know, and it's not a lot of campaigns you can do, you know.
Exactly.
You know, and then plus the new characters they had for part 2 wasn't really as, they didn't have a lot of charisma as the original 4.
No,
they even had the original 4 back in like another DLC, right?
Yes, they did. They had them basically they met up, and that was actually good. I like that.
Yeah.
Only person I really cared too much about with the Left 4 Dead 2 was Coach. That was it. I didn't care about the other people.
Me neither.
Could care less.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah,
But Valve, they'll do their thing. They'll stay strong, you know.
Oh, they will. I will still forever hate them until they bring out Half-Life 3.
Yeah. Oh,
there's no Half-Life 3. There's no Half-Life 2 Episode 3. WTF? Yeah. Where is it?
I want my new Half-Life. I'll give me Episode 3. Right, exactly. Give me an Episode 3 at least. Like, okay, you don't got to come out with 3 for another 5-10 years. But give me Episode 3 to tie.
But I don't even think we're going to see that because they made an announcement not too long ago. They said no more episode titles.
Oh.
I don't know if they rebunked it and said we're not going to do as much, but I remember them saying something about that a while ago.
Oh, man. So maybe 3 will be a big thing trying to find Alex's father and stuff?
He's dead.
He's dead?
He's dead.
But
oh, wait. Nobody played it. If you guys didn't play it, I'm not going to say it.
I played it.
Episode 2?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they it looked like I'm not going to give any spoilers, so I'm not going to say anything. We'll have to, but I thought they took him away. It looked like they took him away, so they really did kill him.
Yeah, Eli
did. I love it because I love Robert Gilliam, you know what I mean? I love Benson, you know?
Yeah, he died.
Oh,
sorry.
No more Benson. No.
I just want to know 2 things in Half-Life.
What?
One, what the hell the Borealis is, that damn ship.
Yeah, pretty much.
To tie in with Proto. Where the hell is it? Why is it so important? Okay, I got 3 things. And who the hell is the G-Man?
Who is G-Man? That's what everybody's asking. He's so awesome. That's my dude. I love G-Man.
You know, is it Gordon Freeman from another timeline? Is it later on in his life? You know, who the hell is this cat? Why do you keep snatching up people? Because you didn't just snatch up Freeman. You took the other cat from, damn, what was the other dude?
I never played part 1. I never played Half-Life 1.
It was another guy that he took. Darn,
never played.
Keep on talking. I'm just gonna jump in my head. I'm gonna say who it is.
Okay, what's this? Should I name names from part 2 or?
No.
Because I never because you're talking about shit from part 1, right?
It's a continuation from part 1. He wasn't in 2. It was one of the add-ons for part 1.
See, I can't help you because I never played part
1. What the heck is his name? Shepard. Adrian Shepard. That's the cat. He was another guy that G-Man. Originally, the people that G-Man worked for wanted to get rid of this guy.
Okay. This
guy was like a gun-ho, kick-ass, do needs to get done guy. And originally, they wanted to get rid of him, but the G-Man was like, this guy does so much good work that I'm just going to take him and put him away until you need it some other time down the road. Just like he did with Gordon Freeman. But you never heard him again. So I guess that was Valve's way of saying, hey, we're not going to kill this guy off, but...
so in other words, we'll see this guy probably in Half-Life 3.
Or never. Okay. This guy was really good. You can check him out. Adrian Shepard.
Adrian Shepard. That's what I'll do. I'll check it out. And, Valve. And, they got a new Transformers game by the guys who did War for Cybertron. Going to be based on on the movie. It's going to be a crappy game, I know. It's going to be based on Dark of the Moon, the movie, and I don't think I've ever played a good Transformers game. I'm hearing that War for Cybertron was good, but I haven't played it yet.
It was alright. It was for okay. If you were an original Transformer fan,
yes,
then it was alright.
Okay.
If you were a newer generation just getting in Transformers, it was decent.
Okay.
Okay. I grew up on the OG,
G1, of course.
Original Transformers, so it was like, meh. I don't like the new designs. I didn't care for new designs. I don't like the designs at all in the movie. Give me the original designs.
Right. That's what I want. That's what they should have done, But they got their little Cybertron forms and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, give me the Cybertron look as like little extra costumes or something like that, extra shells like skins or something like that. But
hey, I haven't really followed it, so I don't know. I can't really say too much about it. But I'm really interested. Just going off subject real quick for Transformers Dark Side of the Moon movie, just because is Unicron gonna be in it? Is Unicron not gonna be in it? And if you do tie Unicron into it, how the hell are you gonna do that?
Because first of all, I see what you're saying. Because first of all, Unicron is like pretty much the devil of the Transformers universe. And you can't just put Unicron in one movie and then say, okay, movies, and then put the credits on, Like, Unicron is like a saga unto himself. So, like, I wonder how Michael Bay is going to do this. Like, if he does have Unicron in there, is it going to be like how they did the Harry Potter thing with Part 1, Dark of the Moon Part 1, or is there going to be a Dark of the Moon Part 2?
No, I thought he said this was his last one. He's not doing any more Transformers.
I don't think Unicron's going to be in it, then.
Because you just either it's going to be a really long movie, or it's not
part 2, or
it's not going to do Unicron justice. He's going to be like, "Hey, Unicron!" 10 minutes later, ending credits.
Yeah, and then he blows up just like they did with Venom in Spider-Man 3. They're gonna shit on him real bad if they have him in there, because Sam Raimi really shitted on Venom.
Hey, it doesn't make a difference because they rebooted the entire series. Anyway. Like, hey, we really destroyed this.
I'm mad because Topher Grace will never be Spider-Man, and he was born to play Spider-Man. Topher Grace looks like Peter Parker. He acts like Peter Parker. You know who Topher? The guy who played Venom. Yeah, he is Peter Parker. Like, ever since I saw that guy in '70s show, I said, "Wow, this guy's Peter Parker." And then when he was in Spider-Man 3, he was like a badass version of like Peter Parker. Because he didn't play a good Eddie Brock.
No.
But it's like he was playing a mean Peter Parker. And
See,
so,
that's another thing I didn't like about that. You
What?
know, when they put him Eddie Brock, I was like, wait, that's not Eddie. Eddie was this semi-bulky guy.
right, Eddie was built. Eddie was built.
This is not Eddie.
Eddie was built. And they just shitted on, and Sam Raimi's trying to blame that. Oh, I don't like Venom. Because he never wanted Venom in any of his movies. He never wanted to put Venom in there. And he's trying to blame, it seems like he's trying to blame the whole reason people don't like it was because, Venom, the character. But it's all his fault because he put in stupid Sandman. Nobody cares about Sandman over Venom. The whole movie should have been about Venom. They fucked up everything with Spider-Man, And I think Spider-Man 3, I think it's worthy enough that we could put it on a podcast, even though it's years old now. But I think it's something that, that we at least should bring up on our first podcast. Yeah.
Venom should have never been in there in the first damn place. He didn't go into space.
Right.
If you follow Spider-Man, he got that.
Right. We know the Secret Wars.
Right. Hey, Venom's here.
Right.
Where do you come from?
No, but
who cares?
I think they could have. I think Raimi could have did it good. He just didn't give a fuck about Venom. He didn't care about the character, because I think that he could have told the story well if he would have gave a shit. It just reeked of him not giving a shit. Because Venom is fucking awesome. Venom looked awesome in the movie. Like in the movie, he looked awesome. And they got the wrong guy to play. They got the guy who should have been playing Spider-Man to play Eddie Brock. That's retarded. But
oh well. What else you got? What you got?
I got some news that Barack Obama got a gift.
Oh yes.
Of what was this game?
The Witcher 2?
Yeah, The Witcher 2 from this Polish prime minister.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
It's awesome.
I didn't know Barry was a gamer.
I don't think he is actually, but The Witcher 2 was just Poland's newest game that came out. The last game they had was like 2 worlds, and that game was really bad. But Witcher 2 is really awesome. It's a kick-ass PC game.
Yeah.
Second part of the Witcher series. Good RPG for the PC.
Mm-hmm.
Very good game. Got decent reviews. And yeah.
I'm hearing it. I mean, DJ FX. Big shout out to DJ FX. He's going crazy over it.
Yeah, I got it. I love it.
Yeah.
You can even play it with a controller. You can play it with a gamepad.
Sweet. I may actually pick it up then.
It's a great game.
I may pick it up then because I'm getting back on my little PC stick primarily because of you.
Hey, you can't go wrong.
Because of you, because I want to play some Portal 2 with you, but you got the family thing. You guys got bad luck.
I got shitty luck. I'm not even gonna lie. I got shitty luck. I need a break. I really need a break.
She was just telling me that you had to clean up something, do something with the barbecue for your mom. She called you over to her house to do something, set up for a barbecue.
That's recap. And excuse me, guys, in the podcast. I apologize.
No, they want to hear about this.
This is just really bad.
This is the stuff they want to hear about.
Okay, so I had to get my roof fixed on my house.
Right.
Okay, so get that fixed.
Right.
My car is going. I don't know if it's my transmission or I'm having exhaust issues. I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
Right.
It keeps going back and forth between the shop. It's hot as hell now, so you got to buy air conditioners for the house. That's a given.
Right,
okay,
of course.
Now my refrigerator decides I'm not going to keep stuff cold.
Wow.
And it's like 85, 90 degrees outside. I'm not going to keep your stuff cold.
Damn.
Hot ass Coke.
Damn, that sucks, man. And you need your brewski, your cold brew or something,
Hey, my freezer works. I'll put it in the freezer for an hour.
Right, true.
That's it.
Dang, man, that sucks, man.
You
just can't catch a break, can you?
God gives you what you can handle, and I'll handle it, and I'll keep moving on.
I hear you, man. Damn, man, I was doing a lot of housework, like yard work. All this week I was doing yard work, and I was doing painting the freaking gate in front of my house, and had to get spray paint. I got to buy some more spray paint. I'm just doing too much, and it's hot outside, and I should have probably done it a month ago, but it was raining, to be raining and blah blah blah. It's been raining here in New York.
Well, it's better to get it done now than wait till later on, because if it's hot as it is right now, the summer's going to be even worse.
Oh, it's going to be horrible. This is going to be a bad summer. I was talking to my mother, and we were going on about how hot it's going to be this summer. and it's gonna be a heat wave. Gonna be quite the it's gonna be like a desert. New York's New York summers have gotten increasingly hot over these decades. They were never this hot. New York summers were never this hot like several decades ago. Like say in the early 1900s. So I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe it's the whole global warming thing.
Meh.
You don't think so?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
But that's another topic, another time. I can sit here and talk about it. I really don't want to talk about global warming.
Yeah, me neither.
Hey,
I don't want to do that to anybody. I'm sorry for everybody for bringing up global warming.
And hey, we're still alive.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. What happened with that 6 p.m. thing? What was the date?
Don't remember anymore.
Yeah, me neither, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? The date.
I mean, that was supposed to be the start of the end. And come on, guys.
And
honestly,
so many idiots are putting that on the news. It was actually front page on a lot of papers, man. Like,
yo, I'm sorry.
Pathetic.
To you, retarded lady that killed her kid because you thought it was going to be the end of the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that.
I have no words for you. None.
Yep.
You don't kill anybody.
Right.
I can say I'm going to kill my neighbor. I'm never going to kill my neighbor. I might kick their ass.
Right.
I'm not going to.
We could pop shit. It's all just about popping. We just pop shit. That's it.
You don't hurt children.
Right.
You don't hurt kids.
We don't do that here at Shadowhaxor.net.
Kids got enough hard time as it is. You got parents that don't give a shit about their kids. You got kids that are picking on kids. You got kids having issues in school. They have a hard enough life as it is.
Right.
Parents should be the last person to be doing anything to their kids other than taking care of them.
Exactly. I agree.
Not hurting them, killing them. So, lady, I hope you stay locked up forever.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I hope you do too. I hope you stay locked up, lady. Yeah.
But hey, we're running.
That's messed up. But that's messed. Yeah, because I'm not. I have a. Kids get on my nerves because they always want to be around me. But I do love kids, and to hear kids going, a little kid got, it's kid's parent killed. Was it a boy or girl?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but to have your parent kill you because of any reason.
For any reason.
but it's worse because it was the dumbest reason imaginable.
Yes.
Because of something. She thought the end of the world is going to actually happen at 6 p.m.
Okay, well, if the end of the world is going to come, then don't you think you should do it alongside of your family?
Right, exactly. Right. Something,
Okay, because the logic behind that is, and there is no logic with religion.
Right.
Okay, haha.
Right.
If the end of the world is coming and you're going to be judged, but you just killed your kid, don't you think that means you're going straight to hell?
Pretty much.
Why would you do that?
Pretty much.
So, yeah, like I said, there's no logic with religion.
It's not.
But let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
we got E3. We got E3 coming up in a week.
Yeah, we do. I never really cared about E3. Not because I'm not interested in it, but it's like it's not open to the public, so.
Yeah, but you got sites like IGN and GameSpot and a couple of cats getting in there. So
I mean, you got G4 with their coverage.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So,
but I want to be there. I want to be able to be there and not have to win a contest or know somebody or work for.
Well, hey man, you don't have that, but you got excuse me, you got PAX.
Yeah,
I went to PAX East this year. And,
I know you did. I know you did. Right.
It was fun. It was crowded as all can be, but it was fun. So next year, try and get up next year. Next year, it's like
I might go with you. I
think it's like the week before Easter or I can't remember. I know it's causing issues. I want to reserve my stuff now, but it's like, yeah, Easter time next year. That might be a problem.
But I might go with you though. If I do go next year, I'll go with you if that's cool.
We should get a couple people to go down just to check it out.
Yeah.
But real quick, what are you looking forward to hearing from E3? Even though you can't go, what titles are you looking at seeing?
What do I want to see? Oh, I want to see something, any new stuff on Gears 3 because I didn't have a chance to play the beta. So, I'm interested in that. Ninja Gaiden 3. Hopefully we'll see something on that at E3 because Ninja, everybody on the site knows I'm a Ninja Gaiden fanatic. So I'm really waiting on that game. That's all I can think about right now.
Oh, man. I got a list upon list.
What?
Let's start. All right.
Yeah. I think you should go with this.
Top of the list is Battlefield 3. It ain't coming out anytime soon, but I definitely want to see what's going on. I had a chance to sit down at PAX East and watch the full video. Everybody got it eventually on the net in 4 segments. We got to see the entire thing running. Phenomenal. I can't wait.
Wow, really?
I'm tired of people drawing, basically saying that it's basically EA trying to be Call of Duty. It is not.
Wow.
It is Battlefield 3 going back to its roots.
So, in other words, you feel that it'll shit on Call of Duty?
Call of Duty and Battlefield are 2 different series games. They're completely different things. They have similar properties, but they're completely different games. Battlefield was not a running gun game.
Right.
It turned into a running gun game when you got Bad Company.
Yeah, Bad Company. Yeah, Bad Company. Yeah, Bad Company pretty much is like the Modern Warfare. Well, it's not Modern Warfare, but
so if you compare Bad Company to Modern Warfare, then they're damn near the same.
Yeah,
that's it. But Battlefield was more about strategy, planning attacks, whatnot.
Yeah.
Haven't really seen any gameplay on Battlefield 3, but I'm hoping it goes back to its roots.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Cool. That'd be cool.
You got Rage from ID Software.
Oh yeah, Rage. Right, I forgot about Rage. I forgot about that. How's that's coming along?
That's going to be being released soon. They've come pretty far in that game. They haven't really said how far they're on, but they're going to be showing a lot of it from E3 this year. And last year, I think that was the game of the show. So we'll wait to see what happens this year.
Right.
You got Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim. Everybody's waiting on that. What else we got here? Tekken Tag Tournament.
Oh hell, I'm definitely waiting for that. See, I'm bad at sometimes when people call me, ask me about games and shit or anything. They say, "What are you waiting for? Like, what are you looking forward to?" I can't think off the top of the head, but yeah, fucking Tekken Tag too. Yeah, I'm waiting for that shit.
Sony's got a lot of decent games coming out for this show. You got we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see Twisted Metal.
Oh yeah. Right,
I've been waiting on Twisted Metal since Black. I'm sorry, I hated Twisted Metal Black. It was too dark. It didn't seem right for the series. I mean, Twisted Metal was twisted, but Black was just some of the.
I never played. I haven't played Twisted Metal since the PS1.
Twisted Metal Black was.
I mean, was its gameplay good though?
The game was alright. Yeah. It was just a storyline that was just like, wow, that's even gruesome even for Twisted Metal. That's just. Yeah.
Wow. So they got really, really serious with it, huh?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Uncharted 3.
Oh, yeah.
Uncharted. Anything Uncharted is awesome.
I have yet to play 1 and 2. I still haven't played part 1 and 2.
I played 1 on the demo, and I was like, wow, I got to pick this shit up. Proceeded to beat it, picked up 2.
I gotta pick them up because I really want to get into them. The reason I haven't is because there's so many other games that I have, on my list. That it's on my list to get. Don't get me wrong. I have a long list that I wrote of games that I have to get, but it's just like games like Portal 2 came out, and I still got to get Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna have to wait till probably end of the year to get both Uncharted's. And when Part 3 coming out?
Not sure. What else we got here? A couple more titles I want to check out. Need for Speed: The Run.
Yeah.
Supposedly going back to Underground. We'll see. Underground was great. I loved it.
Underground series was fantastic. Yeah, you're right. It was. I want them to make Part 3 finally and put it to rest.
Yeah, it'll never go to rest. Need for Speed is EA Street Fighter. It's
pretty much
never going to die. It's going to keep going and keep going.
Yeah. But that freaking Hot Pursuit was great, man.
Love it. I still play it. I told you, I love it.
Great game
on the PC.
Great game.
Don't care about it on the console.
It was great on the console, man. It was fantastic on the console.
What else we got? Soul Calibur 5.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I loved 1. I loved
whatever.
2. 3 was alright. 4.
I'm done. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Soul Calibur as a series because Soul Calibur 1 was great. I mean, even back with the first Soul Blade game for the PS1, that was great. But Soul Calibur is when it really came to its own as a series.
Ziggy, got my man Ziggy.
Yeah, and
love him.
Yeah, and dude, 3 to me was the last hurrah. 3 was the last great Soul Calibur. 4 was just like
bad.
It wasn't bad, but it was just like I was tired of it. It was like kind of like how. Damn, what game I was thinking about to compare it to, but it was like it was like Devil May Cry 4.
I haven't played it.
Oh, okay. Devil May Cry 4 was a good game as far as Devil May Cry games go, but it just brought nothing really fantastic to the table. It looked great. It played great. If you want a Devil May Cry game and have fun with it, play Devil May Cry 4. You will still like it because it was still a good game. But it was like, whatever. You know what I mean? It was like same old, same old. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's what Soul Calibur 4 felt like. And the only thing that differentiated it from the others was that it had the Star Wars guys, and it had Yoda and Darth Vader. And it, had an online mode, it had an online mode on there, but it,
Right.
I mean, they had things. It was a good game. I mean, they had a character customization thing, but it wasn't really anything great about the game itself. It was good. It was Soul Calibur. It was good. If you love Soul Calibur, you'll love Soul Calibur 4, but I'm not awaiting part 5 because I don't know if it's going to be the same old thing,
We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But 2 more titles I'm waiting for at E3.
Mm-hmm.
Batman.
Oh, hell yeah, Arkham City. Oh, man, I'm waiting for that shit. That shit.
Enough said.
See, that's why you have to talk about this shit, because if it was up to me, I wouldn't have remembered anything from E3.
And one more. I got one more title. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to say the name when it says itself. Star Wars, The Old Republic.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Wow. Yeah.
And then here we go.
Wow.
Star Wars. Is he going to challenge Warcraft? Don't know. Don't care. I'm going to play them both.
Right.
Simple as that.
Hey. Yeah, you back on Warcraft?
Yeah, I'm playing.
I thought you were gonna finally give it up, man.
I quit for 3 months. I stopped playing. The only reason I started playing again because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it on a new guild, and I got on a new guild,
right.
Cool Cats, and I was like, I'm gonna jump on the 4.2 expand or the patch.
Right.
I actually was going to come back for 4.1, and they were like, the content they actually planned for 4.1. They said, we're not going to put it in 4.1 because you guys aren't ready for it. I'm going to put it in 4.2. So I'm like, all right, I'll wait for 4.2 to come around. See how it is.
Right.
Because I love to fight Ragnaros again. Because I like Firelands, the basically what they're talking about.
Okay.
And I always wanted to go there. You know, it's like, when are we ever going to go to Firelands? When are we ever going to go to his home turf and kick his butt? They alluded to it when Cataclysm first came out, but then it's like, whatever. Wow. And, you know, Deathwing, you still haven't gotten to Deathwing yet. I mean, how long are we going to go till we get to this guy? I mean, if you play the game right now, he's still roaming around the world, toasting your ass if you're just happen to be there and he flies past you. So that's pretty cool. You know, you just sit there, mind your own business, right. Turn around, and you get achievement, died in fire. Like, what the hell happened? And you got your ass roasted by Deathwing. It's flying around.
Hey,
didn't have anything to do.
Hey, you heard it here. You heard it here, folks. You know? Yeah. Yo, 2 more things I wanted to ask you. Brink. Did you buy it? Did you buy it? And what did you think about it? Because I'm not hearing good things about Brink.
I wanted to so much. I was going to buy it, and then I happened to stop by a site, and I saw people dogging it, and they were like, I hope he didn't pick it up yet. And I was like, no, I didn't get it yet. And then I checked it out, and I was like, wow. Okay.
Wow.
But they did put out a couple patches to address issues like lag and whatnot. I still haven't picked it up yet.
Right.
I really want to, but full price, no.
Yeah, I'm hearing the online. The online is, you know, not good, not really good. It's like laggy, blah blah blah, whatever.
Well, like I said, they put a patch out to address that, so we'll see. But the biggest thing I have with that game still, it is 100% teamwork game. Yes. It's not like Team Fortress 2. You can still be a lone gun in Team Fortress 2 and have fun. With Brink, it's all or nothing.
Right. You have to work with your team.
You have to work with a team.
Right.
And if you don't work with a team, then forget about it.
Right.
So we'll just have to wait and see if it gets any better. I was following that game for so long. I played it at PAX East on the console. And I was like, wow, it's going to be a great game.
I know. I mean, I found out about Brink from you, you know.
And then they're like, yeah, we got issues with this, we got issues with that. So we'll have to wait and see.
It's a shame. Hopefully they can, you know, salvage it and you know, with patches and stuff and make it how it's supposed to be. Because I'm hearing a lot of reviews on it, the bad reviews, you know.
Oh, what else you got?
Oh,
you know what? And I forgot one other title I forgot to mention, but I'll wait. I'll say that to the end. I won't say anything else other than the title, the name, and
okay,
and I'll be done.
Okay, and my last thing to talk about, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Did you hear about that bullshit that Capcom is doing with the PC version? They are. You know, first of all, they're putting Arcade Edition on the PC. So
listen, for all you PC cats that love Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter 2. Okay. I've been playing it since Street Fighter first came out.
Right.
I'm not as good as I used to be because I'm gotten in my older age. But what they're doing to Street Fighter for the PC, okay, I can agree. At the same time, I disagree. The way that you're doing this is the wrong freaking way.
Bad.
If I pay for the game and then I lose my connectivity, which I do a lot because I have crap. Thanks, Comcast.
Right. And
I drop my connection, and I can't connect back. You mean to tell me all of a sudden I'm stuck with a demo version of it? I can only pick, 16 characters?
Right. So everybody who's listening, if you haven't heard, Capcom is releasing the arcade edition of Super Street Fighter 4, and they put it on the PC, which they didn't with the regular Super Street Fighter 4 because they were butthurt about piracy. So they came up with the bright idea to say, hey, okay, what we'll do is you'll have to be online at all times to play the full version of the game. If you're offline, you'll be limited to half the game. You'll be limited to local multiplayer, and probably half of the entire roster of characters will be at your disposal.
Now, this is my question, and I haven't paid attention with this.
Bullshit.
Is it going to be available for retail or just digital distribution? Because if you tell me that it's only going to be limited to certain functions, and I can go to the store and buy it, and I don't have internet connection, it basically means I brought a GIMP game and I can't take it back.
Well, I think they'll do it with both versions. I think they'll. I think they're going to have a physical copy of it.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going to do that, you shouldn't be selling it in stores. You shouldn't be selling it in retail. Yeah, not at all.
Pretty much.
2, only people you're hurting are the people that actually buy the game. If you're thinking it's going to stop people to pirate your game, they're going to be out there. Exactly. As soon as you put that out, they're going to hack the damn executable. Exactly. And guess what? They'll have full, just like they did with Street Fighter 4.
Exactly.
You're not stopping them.
They're not. All you're doing is just making them want to do it.
All you're doing is hurting people that actually buy your games.
Right.
That's it.
You hear that, Capcom assholes? You hear that?
So if I go out and buy the game, I'm legit, and I buy all my games. Right. And I'm a legit person. I go buy my game. I drop my connection, and it doesn't come back because if my Comcast, it can go off hours on end.
Right.
And so I call and yell. You mean to tell me if I want to play it, I can't play it?
Right.
So if I'm buying it for the PC and I have an Xbox 360 and a PlayStation 3, why would I buy it on the PC?
Exactly.
All you're doing is gipping yourselves.
Exactly. And then let's just say that no one buys it, right? No one buys it. They're gonna be like, oh, pirates.
They're going to be like, all right.
Pirates kept people from buying it.
They're going to say this. Okay, we finally gave into the request. We put it on the PC, and nobody bought it. Why didn't anybody buy it? Well, let's see. Your archaic ways made people decide not to buy it.
But they're going to think probably pirates or that, oh, this is why we didn't put it on PC because nobody's going to buy it. Because they're, Capcom is dummies like that. Yeah.
And there's reports out there that show, every time a company puts a game out and it doesn't sell good on the PC or it doesn't meet their expectation, they blame piracy. And at the same time, if you look at the consoles are a pirate just as much as a damn PC. But you refuse to see that.
Pretty much.
All you see is that, hey, the console gives us more money. Well, if you're selling stuff and okay, here's the thing.
What?
This is the way it works, guys. If you sell something, you make a profit.
Right.
If you put something out there and it's pirated and you don't make a profit, you never know about it. How do you know it's pirated? If we pirated your game and we didn't tell you, how did you find out that we pirated it? You wouldn't know.
Right.
So all you can do is look at lost revenue. You can say, we made this, we put X amount of copies in the store, X amount of copies sold versus X amount of copies didn't sell.
Exactly.
So how are you going to say piracy hurt you? You made your profit. If your game is good, your game's going to sell.
Right. Pretty much.
not everybody is going to pirate your game. Okay, there may be you maybe have a couple thousand people pirate your game. Well, you might have hundreds of thousands of people that are going to buy the game.
Right.
Not, just because you're on the internet doesn't mean you know how to get to the game.
And see, that's Capcom's problem. They make it like there is an enormous amount of pirates out there that just millions of pirates. You know, when a lot of the people that pirate, it's a small amount. You know, it's a small amount of people that actually know how to get these games pirated. You know what I mean? It's a very small amount. Same thing with movies, all that, you know.
Yeah, but I will not be buying it. I support the PC. I support the gamers on the PC. I will not be buying this.
So will you buy it on the console though?
Yes.
Okay.
Which console? I don't know.
Well, it's going to be DLC for the console, and it's going to be a physical copy that you can buy. If
yeah,
you don't.
I actually had a copy of Super Street Fighter for the PS3. I actually got it early, and then I got rid of it because I was like, I played this game even 3 times. And
What?
Yeah, I was like, I only played it 3 times.
What?
So I was like, why am I going to keep it?
No. Why?
I was burnt out of playing Street Fighter 4. I was done. I was like, I played it every day for a couple guys at work and stopped. But I kicked myself.
Dude, as many times as I was calling you saying, I was shouting you out on the site saying, let's play Street Fighter. Come on.
But I didn't have a stick. And I felt crappy. I was like, I didn't have a stick and I didn't have a gamepad. I was like, I can't play like this.
How you don't have a stick, man? You are the haxer. How you?
I had sticks for my Xbox 360. I had a shit ton of sticks for my PS2. Obviously, when the PS3 first came out, they're like, you can't play your sticks. Now there's adapters for it, but hey, I already sold my shit. Thanks, guys.
Last year I got a Hori intermediate 8-button stick for like $90 or something like that last year.
I actually wanted to pick up a Hori Roll Action arcade stick, and actually, honestly, I'm going to put it on the podcast link. What I'm going to do is actually, when I get done my hard luck issues, I'm actually going to get me a cab.
Sweet.
There's a guy that builds Vulex cabinets, or like Vulex cabinets, and he can build it for you and ship it to you. He can build it for like about $400 and ship it to you for like $180.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna put the link on the podcast so we can check it out. But yeah, you got to get on his list. He only does a couple a month. He's a busy guy.
Right, yeah, that's hard work, you know.
These things are beautiful.
Wow, and he decorate? Does he decorate it and stuff?
For extra, he will paint it for you.
Wow.
It'll be up to you to print out the graphic and put it on there.
Oh, okay.
They are so beautiful.
Wow, man.
You know, and I've always wanted a cab since, you know, I got older and I got my own place. Like, I want either a pinball machine or a cabinet.
I want a cabinet.
And I got my pseudo man cave, you know, to the point where I got my TVs, my consoles, my surround sound, whatnot. And I got a section down here now that I can put 1 or 2 cabs down here.
Wow. That's sweet. That's sweet. So you definitely gonna have your Street Fighter cab there.
Yes.
Gotta have that. Well,
I gotta have it.
You're gonna have you gonna have the 360 in there or what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know if
that's
I'm gonna do pictures for PS3.
You gotta send me some pictures, man. I gotta come, dude. You gotta invite me to Delaware or something so I can.
I would not invite anybody to Delaware.
Delaware sucks that much, huh?
Delaware? Exactly. Where's Delaware? I have no idea.
Nobody knows what Delaware. I don't even know where Delaware is. I live like 2 hours away from it.
You're not missing it.
You know.
But last game I'm going to mention, I didn't mention before. I'm waiting for it. I want it. I want it now. I want it yesterday. Mass Effect 3.
Wow. Yep. It's coming out.
The plot line is really awesome. I liked how it turned out. And just for people who weren't really paying attention to the Mass Effect series, the biggest turning point in the entire game is 2. You know, you save everybody in part 1. Mm-hmm. Part 2, you die, you're brought back to life, and basically you're sent off to find out what's going on. You fight the Reavers and whatnot. And then the plot twist on Mass Effect 3 is, hey, the organization that brought you back, they're actually working with the bad guys now. Right. Ta-da! It was like, wait, you brought me back to life to help you find and kill these guys, but now you're working with them.
Right. Pretty much. Shepherd.
And there is no female shepherd, guys. You can play as a female shepherd. The main character
only a male shepherd, damn it. Only.
Male.
Only the way it should be.
I'm tired of people complaining that why isn't the main character the female shepherd? The voice character of Shepard in Mass Effect 2 was phenomenal. She was awesome. Yeah, but the main character is a male. Stop getting pissed. Stop griping. It's shepherd male.
Right.
Let it go.
Exactly.
I have no hard feelings against female gamers. I love you. There should be more of you out there.
It really should.
But it's a male character.
We love you. Send pictures to shadowhaxor.net.
I'm married. I'll get killed. Don't send them to me.
Well, send them to me. I'll put my email address up there, and you can send me all your nude pics, girl gamers. All right.
But I'm done.
But only if you're hot. If you're not hot, I don't want to see you naked.
I'm done.
I do. Actually, I do. I'm joking. No, I love you. I love
you. You can send them out. I'll make sure he gets them.
Yeah.
But that's it. Our first podcast. I'm pretty sure if people
it's...
have questions, comments, ways to make it better, hey, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah,
We're just doing it.
For our second.
We like to do it. We like to get out there. We want to have some fun. And we want to talk to the gamers.
Yeah.
So, hey.
The second podcast, we're going to make sure we have a thread up that can, you know, people can put in their topics, things that they want us to talk about, or, you know, keep abreast on, whatever, you know. But that's it. We did it. Successful. The first podcast. So it's been great, man. I'm glad we did it, man.
Finally.
Yeah, it's good having a chat with you.
Stupid real life.
Yeah,
Jeez,
yeah, real life sucks, man. You know.
All right. Talk to you guys next week.
All right.
E3.
See ya. Bye.
Later.
Peace.